Imagine you wake up tomorrow morning, no alarm, no traffic, no voices, every single human being on Earth, all 8 billion of us, gone, vanished, in an instant, no war, no disaster, we just disappeared. What happens next? Does the planet mourn us, or does it breathe a sigh of relief? The answer will change the way you look at every city, every forest, and every animal on this planet. Stay with me, because what happens in the next 1,000 years is something nobody expects. Within the first 24 hours, something terrifying begins. Nuclear power plants around the world, 440 of them, start going critical. Without human operators, cooling systems fail. One by one, reactors overheat. Chernobyl and Fukushima were accidents involving just 2 plants. Now, imagine 440 happening simultaneously. Massive radiation clouds begin drifting across continents. But here is the twist nobody tells you. We already have a preview of what happens after nuclear catastrophe wipes out humans. Chernobyl. Abandoned in 1986, that exclusion zone is now one of the most thriving wildlife sanctuaries in Europe. Wolves, lynx, brown bears, wild horses, they all came back within years. Nature doesn't fear radiation the way we do. It adapts, so even as reactors melt down, life finds a way. By day 3, every city on Earth is beginning to flood. Without humans running pumps, subway tunnels fill with groundwater. London, New York, Tokyo, all underwater beneath the streets within 72 hours. Pets left behind, dogs, cats, hamsters, start escaping. Doors blow open. Windows break. Domestic dogs begin forming packs almost immediately. Within weeks they start hunting in groups, reverting to wild behavior their ancestors had thousands of years ago. Your golden retriever? He's now a wolf again. So, 1 month after we vanish, something stunning happens that astronauts would actually see from space. The lights go out. Every single city on Earth goes completely dark. Power grids, with no maintenance at all, just collapse in these huge cascading failures. The eastern United States grid fails first, then Europe, and then Asia. For the first time in over 150 years, Earth is totally dark at night. But, in that darkness, something magical returns. Stars. Billions of stars, invisible to most humans for generations because of light pollution, just blaze back into view above every city on Earth. The Milky Way stretches over the ruins of Manhattan for the first time since before the Industrial Revolution. Meanwhile, without all those fossil fuel emissions, air quality actually begins improving within weeks. The skies over cities that were permanently gray start turning blue. 1 year in, and nature launches its first real invasion. Plants. Plants are absolute warriors, and roads and buildings, well, those are their battlegrounds. Tiny weeds find cracks in concrete and asphalt, roots push deeper and wider. Frost cycles crack those gaps wider every single winter. Within just 1 year, every road in the world has visible plant growth breaking through. Birds take over skyscrapers, pigeons were already there, but now hawks, falcons, and owls colonize every high-rise, using them as cliffs they were always designed to be. In the oceans, fish populations explode. Without fishing boats, species that were on the edge of extinction, Atlantic cod, bluefin tuna, many shark species, start recovering at breathtaking speed. The ocean is already healing after just 12 months. 10 years without humans. Large mammals move into cities, deer graze in Times Square, bears investigate Chicago, coyotes, foxes, and wild boar roam European capitals, rivers clean themselves dramatically. Without industrial runoff and agricultural chemicals, waterways that were dead or dying like the Rhine in Germany or the Hudson in New York teem with fish again. The planet's CO2 levels begin dropping measurably, not fast, but the curve reverses for the first time since the Industrial Revolution. And in the Amazon, a forest that was losing an area the size of a football field every single minute starts growing back. In 10 years, millions of acres of farmland are reverting to wild meadows, grasslands, and forests. 25 years in, and this is where it gets truly jaw-dropping. Paris is a jungle. The Eiffel Tower is wrapped in climbing vines. The Seine has burst its banks, creating vast wetlands where the suburbs used to be. Wolves, which were reintroduced to Yellowstone in 1995 and transformed the entire ecosystem within years, have now spread across all of North America and most of Europe. And here is something extraordinary about wolves that scientists call a trophic cascade. When wolves return, they change where deer graze. Deer avoid open riverbanks where wolves can catch them, so riverbanks grow thick with vegetation again. That vegetation stabilizes soil, rivers run cleaner and slower, fish return, birds return, beavers return. One predator coming back fixes an entire ecosystem. Without humans stopping them, wolves are literally rebuilding the planet. 100 years, most wooden structures have collapsed, steel beams have rusted through, glass has shattered, but concrete lasts much longer. Skyscrapers still stand, though they lean and crack, wrapped entirely in vegetation. Think Angkor Wat, the ancient temple complex in Cambodia, abandoned 600 years ago and now swallowed by jungle. That is what every city on Earth looks like by year 100. Elephant populations, freed from poaching and habitat destruction, have tripled across Africa and Asia, migrating across land that is now entirely wild again. Coral reefs, some of the most damaged ecosystems on Earth, have largely recovered. The Great Barrier Reef, which scientists feared was dying, is thriving again, more colorful and biodiverse than it has been in a century. The ocean is alive. 1,000 years after humans vanish, almost nothing remains to prove we were ever here. Forests cover most of what were once the United States, Europe, and China. The Sahara Desert, which is actually expanding because of human activity, begins slowly retreating as vegetation reclaims its edges. The atmosphere is fully recovered. Carbon dioxide levels are back to pre-industrial levels. Temperatures stabilize. Ice at the poles, which was melting at catastrophic rates in our time, begins rebuilding. Here is the most humbling thing of all. 1,000 years sounds like an eternity to us, but in Earth's timeline, a planet that is 4.5 billion years old, 1,000 years is less than a single heartbeat. Earth doesn't need thousands of years to recover from us, it needs almost nothing. So, what happens to Earth if humans disappear? It heals, faster than any scientist dared to hope, faster than any model predicted. The rivers clean themselves, the forests return, the animals come back, the skies clear, the stars reappear. In 1,000 years, the only traces left of our entire civilization, every city, every road, every building, are buried under forests and oceans. Nature doesn't hold a grudge, it doesn't punish, it doesn't celebrate, it simply continues. And that raises the most important question of all. If Earth can heal this completely after we're gone, what if we chose to let it heal while we're still here? That choice, that is still possible. The Chernobyl wolves didn't wait for us to fix things. The coral reefs don't need our permission to recover. The wolves don't need us to rewild the rivers. They just need us to get out of the way. Think about that the next time you walk past a crack in the pavement with a tiny plant pushing through. That plant has been waiting patiently for millions of years, and it is not giving up. If this made you see the world differently, share it with one person who needs to hear it. Subscribe to Life and Nature Matters for more videos that will change the way you see this planet. And comment below, do you think humans will save the Earth, or does Earth save itself? I'll see you in the next one.